guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. My name is Fisayo Patrick, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to set boundaries in your online business. Every client is always looking for service providers who will be at their beck and call. And I know this because I'm a consumer too. I like it when I buy products or pay for services and the owner of the business is always there whenever I reach them. So I like to communicate with the person that is offering the service, and every other person likes to do that too. So when we buy things from you, we expect that whenever we call you, whenever we send you a message, you are at our beck and call. The key to creating valuable service offerings for your customers is to be flexible with the offerings, with the things that you are offering in the business. As a business owner, you want to ensure that your clients have a very good experience working with you because you want them to remain committed with you for life. But sometimes being flexible on so many issues, or being flexible all the time, can cause a lot of issues for you. So your clients will now, understand boundaries. They begin to call you at ungodly hours. They begin to intrude in your time, your space. Okay, they call you at any time. They don't understand when to reach you or where to reach you, and you just get overwhelmed that you won't be able to deliver exceptional value. Clients will not understand boundaries because you don't set them. And having no boundaries will actually make the quality of your work, and by extension, the quality of your business really, really bad. And it can be scary to set boundaries because you feel as if you are doing too much. You may chase your customers away, and then you are worried that you can chase them to the hands of your competitors. But like I said earlier, not setting boundaries is bad for your business. So how then do you set boundaries that are subtle enough to tip the scales of customer loyalty to your business? Let's look at that. Number one, have a standard process and policy. So I always encourage small business owners to have something that is called a standard operating procedure, or an SOP. So simply write out the processes involved in everything you do. So for instance, I have an SOP for filming. I have an SOP for running adverts. It's just simply the steps that I carry out in doing something. So have that in your business. It's like a standard process, the process of the things you do. Whatever you do in your business, whatever you've been doing, just write it down and follow that. So the SOP helps you to decide what you offer and how you deliver your offerings. And if a client comes in and they're trying to run the show, you would let them know that you have a standard process for doing things. And when they try to pressure you, you let them know that there's an SOP, there's something you follow, there's a process, there's a guideline that, there's a process that guides the things that you do in the business. So you won't be overwhelmed by the pressures of the clients. And yeah, so if you have a business policy, nobody will come in and start running things for you. A client won't come in and start running things for you just because, there's some clients that when they come, they want to dictate how things will work because they've paid. So having a policy, having a standard process helps to ensure that all of these things do not happen. Number two, have an FAQ. So if you have specific rules that guides your decision making in the business, round them up into an FAQ. An FAQ is called a frequently asked question. So what you should do with your FAQ is, if you have a website, create a web page on your website for your FAQ, so that people can go there instead of asking you some lame questions. Okay, for example, there's this lady on Instagram that sells laptop covers. So I clicked on her account to go send her a DM, and the first thing I saw was that she was not selling laptop covers for non-Mac users. The cover was only for Apple, Mac users. And I use an HP laptop, so immediately I knew that, okay. So I didn't even bother to ask how much is it, what is it, because I already saw there were a list of questions too, and she did it with her Instagram DM. So it's something you can totally do. So with a strong FAQ section, customers can make better, more informed decisions on how they will move forward and know the right questions to ask. So if you have a website, put up your FAQ on your website. If you don't have a website, if you can only afford to get a landing page, put it on a landing page. Or you can do like the lady, put it on your Instagram. I think it's an automated thing on Instagram DM that you can, if you have an Instagram business account, you can do that for your business. Number three, send a welcome packet. So in this video, I spoke about how to create a welcome packet. And I also spoke about how to welcome the clients in your welcome packet. So welcome packets are a great way to introduce your business to new clients. It's an opportunity to show off your brand, talk about your offerings, and let this new client let them know what makes you unique, and let them understand that they have picked the right choice. You can check out the video. When you sign on a new client, you need to send them something that breaks down your policies, your procedures, your standard process, the things that you do, how you do it, what they can expect and what they cannot expect from you, and what they should not expect from you. Also, in your welcome packet, you talk about what you do, what you don't do, how they can reach you, when they can reach you. So it is important to do that as well. It helps to create the boundary. Immediately you sign them on, they know what to do, they know what not to do for you or to you as the business owner. Number 4, don't break your own rules. So the thing is, if you deliberately inform your clients of your boundaries, they will flow with it. But you must be careful that you don't break your own rules. For instance, if you have explained to the client that you only communicate through your official email and they understand, and then you are sending them email with your personal emails, best believe that they will reply to your personal email, and then what you're trying to avoid will happen. So if you have set a rule, make sure you follow it, because this is what you give people cues of how they treat you. So if you are conscious of your boundaries, they also will know not to intrude. So if you say that you don't work weekends, or if you say that from 7 p.m. you are off work, and then you are sending a WhatsApp message by 9 p.m. or by 11 p.m. you are responding to a comment, something like that. So you need to stick with your own rules. Except it's an emergency, except it's really, really urgent, don't communicate outside work hours. If you have set work hours, don't communicate outside work hours. So for instance, once it's 7 p.m., I don't like to respond to messages again, because that is when I really get down into work. So I don't really respond to emails, and I let people know that once it's 7 p.m., I do a lot of work. So I don't really respond to messages. I don't really respond to emails. I make sure that from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. I've done everything that I can for the client, and after that it's work time or me time, and I make sure that I don't break the rules. Have I broken the rules before? Yes, and the repercussion has been bad, the result has been bad, but I try not to break my own rules. Okay, so that is all on this video, and I'm going to do a recap how to set boundaries in your online business. The first thing you want to do is have an SOP. The second thing is have an FAQ page. The third thing is to send a welcome packet, and the fourth thing is don't break your own rules. Okay, so please make sure that you are adhering to these rules. Make sure that you are following these rules so that you will not become overwhelmed, and you can always give your best, give value for your customers. If you've loved this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram at Fisayo Patrick 1. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next video.